Darn it.
Your microphone is not flashing.
I tried. Just realized my microphone wasn't on. That's okay. It's called the edit button. But here's the thing. So I tried the Amazon FBA. In fact, do you know anything about Amazon? It takes like 6 months for you to like become sort of off probationary period. And I did that. But then that was like 2 Junes ago and I understood it, but it wasn't something that I was passionate about, right? So are you like me? Have you looked online to figure out something to do that's actually worth it? That was my main pain point. I want more free time to myself. Are you like me? Do you need more free time? I mean, I simply was so sick and tired of wearing my real estate hat because my real estate hat has about 10 other hats underneath my real estate hat. And I'm over it. I'm like, can I just be a realtor and just list property all day long? Or do I have to take calls at 10 o'clock at night and when I'm on vacation? And why can't these people call their lender when this is a lender question? I set the expectations correctly. Who in here is like that? You set the expectations up correctly, yet the people still want to, reach out to you. Great. I'm flattered. I'm so happy that they do. But because they do, it shrinks my time available. And it always seems that somebody wants to talk to me at 6 p.m. at night when I'm with my family. So I have to figure out a time to have more free time. And what is that? Well, I already know that in real estate, when these systems are in place and you have automation hooked up, it can save you from having to spend a lot of time phone calling and emailing because you have this thing called automation. So I had to find something that was automated for it to make sense for me to invest in it and to step up to the plate and to believe in it, right? And then I have to find something that's easy to grow. I simply don't have a lot of time on my hands. So if I am building another stream of income, it's got to make sense and be able to fit in my daily life. I do my best to walk on the trail, at least 3 times a week. I'm getting better because I had a foot injury. And let me tell you, an injury in your 40s is no fun. But now I'm getting back on my feet. We're going on walks. I'm feeling better. And now I can use that time when I'm out walking to spend on my business. So I can kill two birds with one stone. It's easy to grow when you make it fun. Not only is it easy to grow, but I'm having a great time doing this, right? Save money and time. So I knew that I was not going to be able to, let's use this job for instance. I knew I wasn't going to be able to go become a bartender because a bartender's hours are insane. You guys go to work at like 3 p.m. and sometimes don't get off till 3 a.m. So then I'm used to getting 6.34 hours of sleep. So, how am I going to fit that into my schedule when I'm in real estate and the majority of my business happens between 3 and 5? So, I knew I couldn't give so much time away, but I needed to make bartender money in that kind of day, right? I needed to make hairstylist money, bartender money, $900 a day. My hairdresser makes like $2,000 a day. I realized this the other day. I did the math and I'm like, man, she's making like 2 grand a day. She has got her systems hooked up, and that's what systems and being automated is going to help me do too. Now, are the benefits like, where are you in life? Are you an empty nester? Do you have all this time on your hand and now you're going, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to scroll on my phone for the next 15 years and just be mindlessly controlling and scrolling? Or do I take a chance on myself and start a digital business and in 6 months wake up and go, oh my gosh, I've got 6 figures, right? So, can I show you how that happens? Because sometimes I think when I'm talking about it, it may make sense. I had an aha today. I was listening to my fiance. We're both doing this digital marketing thing because it's like, oh my gosh, we need to get caught up. We're 44 and 53. Our retirement is not really, where it's not there. And we both are just so sick and tired of the system, of what we've been lied to all these years about how you have to work hard to end up with pay. We're not on track at all. And we both do very well in life, right? I mean, like, we're not bragging, but I mean, if we've done all the things and followed the rules and everybody else behind us are doing the same things and we feel this way, something's way wrong, you guys. Something's way wrong. So, let me show you why it is so easy for me to know that with 100% without a doubt in 6 months my life is going to be full of I'm just abundance, right? I'm going to have so much abundance, and over time this thing gets bigger. Now, give me 2 seconds, since I want to tell you about the 4 different products that I have, and I'm going to give you some visual aid too. So there's 4 different products that I have. This is a digital product, and the product is, I'm teaching you, this is e-learning and earning. I'm teaching you how to create an income online. That's the product. Okay. So hang tight, because a lot of people get real confused here. The product is this. Are you interested in what it is that I'm telling you? Do you have friends that are interested in what it is that I'm telling you? Do you have social media, and are you on the algorithms of all of these people teaching you how to make an income online right now? It's not because everybody is selling it. This is a trick I did not know about until I got into social media monetizing, right? So the reason that you're seeing people like me come through your feeds is because you are telling your algorithm that you're interested in making money online. Ding, ding, ding. Pretty neat, huh? Because I know the feeling. But here's how you do that. So I have 4 products that are involved with my digital business. And oh, by the way, remember, you're not the product, but you are teaching people how to make money online. And so what that looks like is, you get 4 different digital programs, right? You get the one that's best for you. And so let me show you how this looks so that you can follow along. And I'll be real quick. I'm just going to go through it. I'm not going to go into I just want you to visually see it, right? So here, when you get to the 4 products, there they are. Legacy Builder is the one that I have. It's a $900 program, but let's go through them all. Okay. So you get, it's a great way to launch. Okay. So you get the one that's best for you. I have $100 launch pad, which is this one down here. See how it scrolls through and shows you proof that we are amazing community. So you can get the $100 launch pad, which is a great way to launch your business. Okay. And you can get the resale rights on that, and you make $100 every time you get a customer. So if you just wanted to start small and go with the launch pad, then every time you sold the launch pad, you're going to make $100. Okay, so that's the first product, right? Now you only get one stream of income with that. Okay, and then you're going to go to the next program, which is, I have a $300 passive daily pay blueprint. It gives you, it's $300, right? It gives you a 300 daily pay blueprint, which is $109,000 a year. Then I have the 600 digital mastery program. Not only does it show you a 600 daily pay blueprint, which is $219,000 a year, it's going to show you how to build a recurring income stream as well. So it's going to show you how to add multiple income streams. My number one selling product, though, is the Legacy Builder program. That's the one that I bought because I was searching intentionally for something to work for me. So I bought the Legacy Builder program. Not only does it give you a $900 daily pay blueprint, which if you achieve $900 a day, that's $6,300 a week, which is $328,000 a year in income. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. No kidding. Like, in 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Let's go. That's awesome, right? Let's change your life. Gosh, I love that so much. Michelle tells us all the time, my founder who started this, she tells us all the time she's going to create 1,000 millionaires in her community, and I'm one of them. I'm one of them. And it's so exciting because I'll be there. Okay. So wait. So that is the product. Now, Ashley, I don't understand. I still don't understand. I know. Let me show you. So when I bought my digital product, this is what happened. I shoot, my little card's not over here. So when I bought my digital product, I had to first go to GoDaddy, and they teach you how to do this in the community. You go to GoDaddy and you buy your domain. So I thought I'd be clever, and as you can see behind me, oh, you can't. So I bought dailywealthonline.com. So in the first 5 steps of the digital product module, it shows you how to hook everything up, and it's so easy breezy. A 10-year-old could do it, right? That's what I'm looking for. But this is his. But yeah, so I did the domain, right? His is that sixfigurebaldy.com. Mine is dailywealthonline.com. So once I hook that up, this is my automation sales page. So this page is out there working for me 24/7. Now, once they enter their email here, because now I know within my product that it takes 20 emails for me to make a sell. So if I get 20 emails in this sales page, this sales page then goes to my system IO, which again is automated, and I'll get an alert when someone puts their email in. But when someone puts their email in, now they're going to get taken to a video. Michelle is our founder, and Michelle does this video right after you put your email in. I thought I had it all lined up. There it is. And she explains the program so much. I wouldn't say better, but she explains it on a very detailed level. And then once you're in my email, now what's going to happen is, because this is my business that I run every day and I've committed to, just like having a store on Main Street, you will be getting communication from me. Now, the reason that I say to hang tight and at least go through 1 week of getting emails from me is because I can guarantee you that you'll be invited to a webinar. And I think that it's the smartest thing to do so that you can understand what this is as a whole and actually feel and see the community that's in there to support us, so that you understand you're not going to get left behind. Because I was like you. How am I going to be successful? No one's going to be there for me. This community that I'm a part of is 100% people are there for you. People are always coaching and teaching and sharing, and we're adding things to our community to allow us to have 15 income streams that there's no way that you cannot remove yourself from your job that you may not like. Maybe you do like your job. Maybe you're like me. I love my real estate job. I just simply cannot keep operating at the level that I'm operating at because I'm working harder and getting paid less. And it's just it's not meeting my goals. So because I wanted to have more free time, I wanted to find something that was easy to grow and worked with my spontaneity and my schedule and my clients. I wanted to save time and money. I was allowed to put this digital product together. And now it's given me the flexibility that I need. It's allowing me to be scalable, and it's given me consistency in my income. And that is so rewarding, you guys, because for last 3 and 4 years, I have been a nervous wreck about my career and the path that I chose. Because it didn't have any help. It was just me, a single income person, and I've got bills and dreams to pay, right? So this is one of the platforms within our school community. So we have this really cool tool. It's kind of like a Facebook group, but it's not a Facebook group, right? This is called School. It was built by a person who's got 20 years worth of digital marketing experience, and he is a leader in this space. And because of all the conversations that he's had, he's realized a tool that would help communities out that are building digital products to give Gen Xers, empty nesters, baby boomers, and people who are simply looking to make an income from home the opportunity to succeed online. Now, this is kind of scary. I understand. I mean, for the first time in the history of the world, we're talking about having a virtual office. We're talking about digital products, right? And it can seem scary, but look around you. I mean, you're already doing it. We've already been on Amazon for, I think that we're getting close to 15 plus 20 years. I think, you're already conditioned to let's say, for instance, what's going on right now. A bunch of kids are going back to school. Maybe you're an aunt or an uncle who's got, your brother or sister running around trying to get the kids. I think tax-free weekends this weekend. So I can imagine the mall is going to be insane, right? So all these digital ads are coming at these moms and these dads and these caretakers for these kids because tax-free weekend is here. Promo codes are I guarantee you they do a ton of business in a physical mall this weekend because of all the digital advertising that's coming through your email because you're an Old Navy card member or because you're a, American Eagle card member. You get that extra push off of all of your information, right? That's digital marketing. So because I was looking to find something flexible, scalable, and being consistent, and over time, the ability to walk away from my career, I found a digital product. Now, the one reason that I absolutely love telling my story is because I have spent $10,000 plus trying to figure out how to get into this space. And in 2021, I literally had almost given up. I'd almost given up. Now, there's been a lot of technological advances since 2019 to 2024, and a lot of people have learned how to streamline the process. And that's why I'm so excited to share this with you. Because if you're like me, you're not techie, right? I didn't know how to code. I don't know how to code. I know a little bit about SEO, but not enough to benefit it to make me money. I didn't know what pixels were. I didn't know what's the other one? Like, I didn't know a lot about tech, HTML, whatever that is, right? I didn't know any of those things. But what I did know is I do know how to open my phone. I do know how to deposit a check from my phone. I do know how to search online for a product on my phone. I do know how to look at my, MLS on my phone because I'm a realtor. So if I can do those things, those are easy, 1, 2, 3, easy, right? If I can do those things, then is there a system that's out there that's simple for me to understand so that I may partake in this income that's online? Because the thing is this, when you get into making income online, I know, don't shoot the messenger. I'm simply telling you the truth, but this is the problem. This is not a microwave society online. But if you're the person who can hang on and just not expect rewards to be met ridiculously fast, and you can do this if you can be consistent, you will have a six-figure business in 6 months. There is no doubt about it that I am going to hit $2 million in 15 months because I'm doing the program and I'm doing it exactly the way I'm supposed to. I show up every day. I post 3 pieces of content every day on my platform. I'm coming to you live in hopes that you're going to stop, hear what I'm saying, see that I can give you an opportunity to put you back in the driver's seat, to have more time with your family, to, a system that's going to be easy to grow, a system that allows you to save money and time. And then in just 6 months, because you're consistent, because you're willing to be coachable, and because you're willing to have a CEO mindset, you will be rewarded financially. So let me show you in our school community what that looks like. So on the school community, you're always going to have a calendar. So we have a live calendar right here. So once you buy the program, so I have a 100, a 300, a 600, and a 900. And even for $100, I know we literally are wiping our rear ends with $100. That's how much we blow money, right? So for $100, you don't believe me? Throw $100 at this thing. Take a look at it. I can guarantee you when you see what this is, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I have got to figure out a way to get to that 900 and make it happen because this is legit. Because you have this community that's 100% behind you. 30,000 people are in our community. In the last 90 days, we've done $10 million in our last 90-day run. We operate in 90-day runs. I love that. I love that. Here's why I love that. I was already sort of doing that in real estate, but it's kind of hard because when people talk about your year, you've got to really break it up into quarters, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. And I like the fact that we do these 90-day runs because it gives you an opportunity to measure your results. So I know in every 90 days, I'm going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Does that make sense? So if you can show up consistently every day, be coachable, because all you have to do is just show up and do the modules. I mean, if you bought the program today at dailywealthonline.com, make sure to go up here and follow me so that you'll see me, because I'll give you all the digital tips and tricks. I'll be here every day, daily, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But here's the thing. You will be able to change your family's life. What if in 6 months your Christmas this year is on a Disney cruise? Which, does anybody know how much a Disney cruise costs? It's $20,000 for like a small family. A Disney cruise. What if what if your kids are out of the house and you're like, man, I am not even thinking about the kids this year because they're all off in college. Congratulations, you did it. High five, right? Congratulations. Now do something for you. What about all those years when you guys were together and trying to figure out, where are we going next? Are we going to go to Italy? Or are we going to go to London? Do you want to go see the castles in Ireland? Like, what about Ted Lasso? Like, Ted Lasso, do you want to go to Nelson Road? I mean, are you kidding me? I am such a fan of Ted Lasso. I want to just go over there and find the pub and find May, all the things. But the thing is this, like, what were you wanting to do while you were dreaming about being empty nesters? Don't let inflation and the fear of AI and the fear and not being proactive about where are you going to be in 10 years. Like, do you really think that your career is still going to be around in the next 2 to 5 years? Like, if you're not thinking and having conversations about that reality, about that actually affecting and encroaching upon your career, then I would just advise you to start like dipping your toe in the water and thinking, oh my gosh, what if they do take my truck driving job away? Like, I mean, we saw something online. I don't know if it was an interview. I mean, there's just so much information coming at us 24/7, right? Like, I feel like I'm telling stories sometimes because I'm like, oh yeah, somebody texted me, but they actually Facebook messaged me and then they call me and I'm like, oh yeah, I got a text, and I just can't keep it together, right? It's so hard to filter where these communication lines are coming from. But I heard somewhere, saw it with my own eyes, that they're talking about not even having truck drivers around in 2027. That sounds so nuts to me. Like, how would that even happen? How would that even happen? But here's the thing, if the conversations are happening, it's an idea in somebody's head already. Now, with technology moving so quickly, it's just a matter of when. So if you're not focused on what it is and how you're going to provide for yourself, right? Like, maybe not even for anybody else, but yourself. Like, how are you going to make sure that in 15 years, when you walk away, you've got that 1.3 million in your retirement fund because you took a chance on yourself and learned about an in-demand skill. And oh, by the way, in just 6 months, you were able to look at your career and look at your online income and go, what am I doing still working here? Like, I'm making $80,000 a quarter and I'm still driving 40 minutes to work and spending time and tolls and gas when I could be out here fishing on a lake, working 2 hours a day. And oh, by the way, the content that you get for visual aid when you're at the lake is, I mean, that's a whole other audience that you're able to advertise to, right? And the reason that I love this, let me share with you this, because I want to come back to this. This is the calendar in school, but this is yesterday. Oh gosh, I wish I could find my notes. I think I did. Yesterday, we were listening to a book because this book is encouraging and it's teaching us a lot of cool things, but I don't have the notes right in front of me. So I do know this, that there are 5 billion people on social media monthly. Okay. There's 5 billion people on social media monthly. So let's just use my fishing analogy. If I'm on a pond and there's 5 billion fishies in the pond and I cast a line out there, are you thinking I'm going to catch a fish? I think I might catch several, right? And then I'm going to pull up my net because all of them are going to be biting at the bait and I'm going to capture so many more. But that's the beauty of this digital marketing space. It's scalable, it's available for you to be flexible with your time. And it is offers a product that's right for everybody. I've got people in this community who are 70, 80, and 90 years old. I don't know. I think there's one guy that's 83. I swear he got online. Yes. We did a webinar on, what day was that? On Monday. I think we did a webinar on Monday, and he gets on there. Oh no, it was Tech Tuesday, on Tech Tuesday. And he gets on there, and I was so proud. I was so proud because someone who is an 83-year-old man, sharp as a tack. I'm talking, he was going through the questions and asking this and asking that. And it doesn't matter what age you are. And that's the beauty of this thing. That is just a testament right there to how simple this process is with this digital marketing business. Now, here's the thing. I love our community. Our community is Legacy Builder Program. I am pushing Legacy Builder Program because it's one package deal. It's one package deal. And this is the thing. I'm loving that you're staying here connecting with me. In fact, if you don't mind going up here and following me for dailywealthonline.com, it would be my honor to be, they call it mentor, but I don't know why they use that word, because it's, this is your business. I mean, you have to do your business. You buy it from me. I make the $900, and then I give you the digital business, and then you simply hook up your links so that you can hook up your creativity. That Six-Figure Baldy is my fiance. I'm dailywealthonline.com. But you simply hook up your links, and then you also include your payment plan and your Stripe and your PayPal or your Square, and then you start to make money. But in order for your product to get pushed, you have to go and do this thing called sharing it with the world. I call it going to market. Now, I do have some people that can't show their face online. No problem. We have this thing called faceless marketing, right? There's so many people who are building invisible empires out there. So that's not a problem if you can't show your face. But I will say that you probably will have a lot more fun showing your face, and you'll come into your own, and you'll be able to attract your right customer. Within our community, we show you how to do attraction marketing. Within our community, we show you how to build a relationship with someone so that they begin to like, know, and trust that what you have can solve a problem. I believe that I'm solving problems of people catching up on their retirement plans. You guys, I thought I was going to be a millionaire by now. I've been in the real estate business for 17 years. I went to talk to my financial planner just a few months ago, and I'm $900,000 shy. How am I going to make $900,000 shy when the momentum of the market is shifting and moving in real estate, and I have to work harder now for less money? It's not going to happen. But what am I going to do to combat that? I'm not going to go work for corporate America. I never was able to do it anyway. So why would I want to go back and go to school? That makes no sense. These people, I have friends and people that are talking to me all the time, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to go back and get my master's. And I'm like, why? Like, by the time you spend 48 hours or 48 months in a master's doctorate program and accumulated another $200,000 in debt, then you've just kind of counterintuitive like your whole situation, right? It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But now let me show you this, because I'm in the Digital Legacy Builder Program. I have access to all 4 of those products that we talked about. So mine's going to look a little different compared to the $100 program. So because I have 4 streams of income, I'm able to sell the 4 streams of income and allow anybody to come in at any price. And that's the brilliant, beautiful thing. Now, let's bring up one other thing, because I know it's out there. Have you heard of affiliate marketing? If you've heard of affiliate marketing, we are showing you how to do that inside our community. So now you don't have to pay someone the $47 PDF that's out there, that's, somebody that's on their stand store saying, hey, I need you to, come buy this PDF. It explains to you how to become an affiliate. Great. I'm not saying that they don't work, but if that's something that's also interested that you're also interested in, then we're doing that as well. So that's sort of fun. Now I have my own little chart. I'll tell you what we're doing right now. Today is actually, yesterday was 31, I believe. So we're doing a 90-day run. So today is day 59 in our 90-day run. My goal is $10,000 in 90 days. And I am, just like anything else, I mean, I've got a career. Like my real estate business this week has been through the roof. I mean, I've got photography going on. I got a cabin in Oklahoma under contract. I've got aerial photos for 6 acres out in East Texas for a listing. I've got a lot of things going on right now. But because I've already committed to the process of being consistent, posting 3 times a week and spending time on my business that I know is going to grow every day that I show up. And it basically will grow in 90-day increments, right? I've only been in the business since April 27th and it's grown and I've made money. I've made money and it's exciting when you make money. In fact, I should have celebrated my wins a little bit more because I was expecting, I wasn't expecting anything. I'm just like, yes, this is going to work. And so the cool thing is I've already made money, my money back and money. And now it's showing me that just with patience, with focused intensity, and with what's my quote? I say focused intensity over time multiplied by God, because I'm a Christian woman, equals unstoppable momentum, right? So unstoppable momentum is what this thing is. And that's why I'm so excited about it. So, in our community, this is our legacy digital growth program. So, we have 3 apps that we use. One is called Skool, Skool. That's basically our virtual office. It's where our classrooms are, our webinars are, our calendar. You can communicate with the community. That's what I need to show you. Let me show you about the communication tool. So this is our this is our community. So you'll see here, I have all of these people that are communicating. Now, the most important quotes, the most important, you guys can't see that, the most important announcements, if you will, they're always going to be pinned to the top so that anytime that you go into the community, you see these highlighted pins. That's what I love about it. So if I'm getting on my Skool account, I don't always go on there, just so you know, it's always there for you. I would love it if I were like guilty of going in every day. I did really good there for a minute and I was going in pretty regularly, but because life happens and I understand what it is that I'm to do. I'm to show up 2 hours a day, be coachable and have a CEO mindset, and I'm to talk about my business. So I am able to do that. I wish I could be a part of it more. But within our community, there's these tabs up here, right? We have wins. They're basically subject lines, and each subject line goes like this. So in our community, we have all, which is all messages. We have wins, like yay, cheerleader. We have introduce yourself tab. We have tech and Kajabi support, social media, shout outs and welcomes, daily video and Zoom replays, announcements, free live webinars, mindset and motivation, general discussion, and that's it. So anytime, any day, I can go back into our platform where we keep all of the training, the tools, the webinars, the replays, the modules inside our classroom, because we have a lot of outside people. We have outside people coming in. We've got a lady that's in California. She's our mindset coach, and she started coming on board in April, and she's done like 4 or 5 different different mindset trainings, because that's what this is. This is a business of believing in yourself. And if you already know that you can be consistent, and you already know that without a shadow of a doubt that if you do this thing, you will be a millionaire in 3 years. Like, that's what I'm trying to get across. People might look at you like you're crazy. That's the beauty of it. Nobody knows I'm doing this. Nobody knows. I'm not selling to my friends and family. I do not have my contacts on my Facebook or my phone connected to any of my social media, because I was taught not to do that. This business is so ridiculously available for anybody, because it has nothing to do with what you look like, how your house looks. It has nothing to do with anything physical or who you are in life. It simply is you showing up every day. An algorithm is created behind the scenes for you, helping you to push your content out to discover your perfect customer, your perfect audience, and allows you to be scalable. That's why I love this business. Anyone can be successful. I needed the freedom to have more time. I needed to eat. I needed a business to be easy to grow. And I also needed something that saves me money and time. I need something that's flexible, that's scalable, and that's consistent. And that is this. So every day I show up and just say the same thing over and over. And because my message is, I'm getting better and better every day, right? Like I wish my message was just so on point that it made everybody just so excited about it. I think it's getting there because what I'm trying to tell you is that this is just scalable based on your algorithms. And as long as you don't connect your friends and family to your algorithms and you don't sell this to your friends and family, you're throwing your fishing line into a pool of 5 billion people who are on social media monthly, which is inevitable that you will grow. You will grow. And the more that you master your message and the more that you find your perfect customer, you will attract these people and they are going to begin to like, know, and trust that what you have could solve their problem, which I believe that the problem I'm trying to solve is for people who have been working their entire life and are just sick and tired of working for less and less and have to look at their bank accounts and their financial retirement goals and go, holy cow, where am I going to get this money? I have got to catch up. You guys, most people need $1.3 million in their retirement fund in order to walk away in just a few simple years. And I'm a Gen Xer and I'm proud of it. I'm 44 years old and I will be not working or not be in production. I will not be in production and at 55. I'm not going to. I am a broker. Maybe I'm a broker and run a business and have a bunch of agents involved. But why would I do that if my online business takes off and then I don't have to worry about managing people? I don't have to worry about coaching people or any of the things. Like I simply can just travel the world and let the world be my educational college, right? So that's what's so exciting about this program. Now, let me think because I kind of did show them the product. So I showed you the product up here. I showed you that we have 4. Hey, Pat and Tracy, you've been on here for a minute. So thanks for hanging out with me. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm showing you everything that you need to know so that you're prepared to make a decision. So I wanted to mention that there's 2 apps that we follow and that's it. There's just 2 apps that are a part of this deal. So one is School, which is the community. It's the community where we have our classroom. So all times of the night, the day, whenever, we have a live calendar that's right here. So let me show you our next. Let me tell you what Monday looks like. Monday, we have a 7 p.m. Legacy Builder call, right? We have not seen our announced webinar just yet. So webinars are kind of sprung up on us like randomly during the week, but be confident because you're going to go up here to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email, watch the videos from Michelle, see if y'all can do this. My fiance and I decided to do this together, and here's why. It's really a beautiful but sad story. We just met October, almost 2 years ago, right? We were rocking and rolling. Real estate was good. He's an independent adjuster. We were doing great. And then all of a sudden, October of last year happened. The real estate market went crickets. It went crickets. And because it's shifting, right? It's going back to normal. And oh, by the way, the biggest insurance company in the world let him go. And it's like, oh, okay, we're recently engaged. Now what are we going to do? So I had been sharing with him the digital marketing space. He didn't understand it in the beginning because I had shared it with him immediately. And I had told him that, I follow these conferences, I follow people. I'm always trying to figure out how to make money in this space. I've spent money. He got upset with me because he found out how much money I'd spent. And I said, but I believe in it. I know it's happening because I'm going to these conferences. I'm meeting people who are creating an empire online, and I am smart enough, I am cute enough, and doggone it, people like me. So why can't I do it, right? Like I know I can do it. So here's the thing, with intentionality, I have been searching for years for this product. But the thing was this, the product that was given to me before, it wasn't a product. I'm calling this a program because this is a program that I have. It is a business in a box, and they gave it to me just like that because it gave me everything that I needed. the insanity that I did before I found this. I mean, I had to hook up this program to this program to this link. Da, 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 da. It just didn't make any sense. And by the time it was all set up, I thought I was going to go bankrupt because they were taking so much money out of my account. So I quit. I wasn't a coward, but it made sense to me. I was like, I'm not even off the ground going yet. And you guys are charging me 96 and 35 and 106 here. Like, I'm not going to do this. So then one day I'm scrolling and I hear this woman, and this was in February. And if you're like me, when you see something that you like, you screenshot it, right? Like, oh my gosh, how am I going to remember that? I'm at a red light or I'm walking into Walmart. Like, how am I going to, I don't have any pen and paper. How am I going to remember that? So I screenshot things that make sense to me. So I heard this lady talking to me and I thought, wow, for some reason, she said something different. She caught my attention because she said what it is that I've been looking for. So she shared with me that she had figured out what people needed. It wasn't another course. It wasn't another $400 course. And oh, by the way, you get 100 PDFs and nobody to share with you what it was. She shared with me that she saw a problem. Have you ever watched Shark Tank? Mr. Wonderful and Laurie and Mark Cuban and that other guy, Jehovic, I think is his name, Damon Johns. Have you ever seen Shark Tank? They always say that when a business is created, what are you doing? You're solving a problem, right? You're solving a problem. So what did she do? This lady solved a problem and put it into a box and said, the problem is there's no community. So that's what's so brilliant about her space, is that she realized that the problem was no community within the program. And because the community, what does a community do? A community lifts you up. It shares your ideas. It shares their previous, past, and future accomplishments, or here's what I did, or hey guys, I don't know if it's going to work for you, but this is what I did. Hey guys, I noticed that somebody's asking questions about that. I've got something to share to help you. That's what's so beautiful about community, is that people feel obligated to share as a human because we want people to be successful, right? And so when you have a digital product that everyone can have an opportunity to create an income and make a difference in their lives for the first time, you guys, we especially as deserve it. I mean, think about all the things these people are stealing from us. These people in this country, they're taking our equity out of our homes because our interest rates on our credit cards are 29% and they're maxed out at 4 of them. Like, how are we going to get ahead if we're about to retire? Where are we going to get this money? And that's why it's so exciting, because I have found something that gives me more free time, is easy to grow, saves me money and time, and is scalable. And it's easy because all I have to do is follow the instructions. And when I sell one program at the $900 out of 4 products that I can sell, my most popular one is $900. I'm making $900 a day. What if I have an amazing day today and you guys go into the program at dailywealthonline.com and go, oh my gosh, I have got to see what this girl is talking about. Go do it. Just go put your email in the inbox and watch the video. And then you know what? Watch it again, because this is going to be new for some of you. And it's not to get you so excited that you're just like running off of a cliff, but process the information that you're understanding and that you're hearing, because it's happening all around you. You are being digital marketed to all the time. Amazon, email, promo codes, right? Like, if other people are making income on you, why not you make income on them? Better yet, who are you paying monthly for your bills, right? I know Stanley. I was going to say, I know Stanley gets my money. I know Verizon gets my money, and Spectrum gets my money, and electricity gets my money. HOA, all these people are getting my money every month. Why can't I make a little income on people, buying a product from me that is only going to help them? Because I have a product that I believe in, that everyone wants to earn and learn how to. Go with me. Just come with me, and we go together. We learn how to make an income online. And because you're in a community, it's brilliant how much is taught and how much knowledge you absorb by simply going and asking a question. We have live webinars every Monday at 7 p.m. And no worries, because we are a global business. Our businesses that are online are global. We have people in Africa, in Australia, in London, Ireland. We have people all Africa. We have people all over the globe that are buying Legacy Builder program because it makes sense. It's given us an opportunity to be entrepreneurs and to have the ability to earn an income and give our lives and our family back the time that we missed while we were building our empire, right? Building our empire that somehow is still a little shy. I'm not sure where the money went, because we've all done the time. We've all done the time. And now it's your time to get back. Go get your time back. And then in 6 months to a year, in 3 months, you guys, you'll be a self-made millionaire. A self-made millionaire. And that's so much hope. Isn't that hopeful? I mean, my fiance and I are both doing it. That's Pat. That's what I was going to tell you guys. Hey, if y'all don't mind going up here, liking me, or follow me, because I come to you daily with daily tips and tricks on digital marketing. But here's what I was going to tell you, Pat, because it looks like it looks like Pat and Tracy. I'm assuming that's both of your first names. I love it. Y'all look adorbs. But if y'all wanted to do this as a couple, it may make more sense for you to do it as a couple. It looks like maybe y'all have been together for 20 plus years. If you have, then y'all are a unit together. Maybe you're more impactful as a couple doing this together. And then you can bounce it off of one another if one of you's busy or can't do it, or maybe at 7 p.m. Here's what some of the couples do in our Legacy Builder program. They actually come on at like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. and they'll sit there in their kitchen with their phone or on, and they'll talk about their business, right? They'll explain who it is that they are, why they got into it. They're empty nesters now. So that's a way that you guys can utilize it. My fiance and I felt that it was probably a stronger point for us to use each other's lives separately, because we've only been together for just a minute. We just got together less than 2 years ago. He was a father, or he is a father, and I ran a successful business, still have my business, and chose more of the single entrepreneur side. And he was an adjuster for 13 years, so we just felt it was more beneficial for us to individually come at this product and do it together. And plus, he's got to pick up his retirement. I'm working on my retirement, and now together, because we're doing this, we're going to be, we're going to have like $3 million. And my number is 1.5 in 15 months. And we're on task to do that. And so it's really exciting. So may I ask you to go here and follow me, dailywealthonline.com. Do you have any specific questions? Because I don't want to walk away if something hasn't been addressed. We do have a webinar that's coming up next week. So if you go to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email, you can do that. I can show you this. Oh, this is what I meant to show you. Now, you're going to have some patience with me, because I had here it is. I have this little dailywealthonline.com is my sales page, right? That's where you go. So when you go to dailywealthonline.com, I showed you earlier that picture that you're going to see. And then in the picture, that's the sales page that's out there working 24/7 for me. So then once you enter your email, you're going to get a video. And in that video, you're going to be shown, the opportunity to buy a $100, a $300, a $600, or $900. But more importantly, you're going to have a video that's going to explain this more in depth to help you feel more confident about what this is, about where we're going. It's just going to make sense. It's going to be it's going to be our founder, the lady who put this together for us. She is on a mission to make 1,000 millionaires out of her community. And I'm going to be one of them. Right? I've already claimed it. It's going to happen. So we have these ready to buy. So if you are ready to buy immediately, let me show you what happens. If you are ready to buy immediately, then you get the program right off the bat, and I make 100% commission. So I make $900. Let's say Pat and Tracy, you guys go in and you decide that this is what you want to do after you watch the video. Make sure that this makes sense, right? But go put your name at dailywealthonline.com, go watch the video, and if it makes sense to you, then buy the program. So you'll buy it from me. I make $900. And then now you bought the product. This is no different than going to the Dick's Sporting Goods and buying a Stanley Cup, right? This is a Stanley Cup. Dick's did not invent the Stanley Cup, but they have the rights to sell it. So it's the same thing. I'm passing it to you. Now you can take the Stanley Cup and you can sell it for whatever you want. Now, let's say you don't buy it immediately. Well, you're going to continue to get an email from me, and you're probably within 1 week going to get invited to a webinar. And in that webinar, you're going to get to experience our community and what that looks like, and have other people that are in our community making an income who have been in the program for 16 months. So Tim Hess is one of our guys who he won't tell us the big company that he was with, but he said he was let go after 25 years in California. He was working for a big tech firm and they let him go. And he was like, you know what? I'm never going back. I'm never going back to corporate America. I'm going to figure this out. And he is, I think he said he's 16 months in, and he is, I believe, 55 years old, and he is at 300,000. At 300,000 at 55. Now, another girl in our community, her name is Victoria, and she is a special needs mom, and that's her story, right? Like, she connects with the moms who have stay-at-home mamas and Army moms, and they got into the program in July of last year. And July of this year, she hit 300,000, and she and her husband just bought a house, and she's trying to retire her husband and get him home so that they don't have to do any more deployments and be home with her kiddos because they're all under the age of 11. Can you imagine? So there's real life stuff happening in our community, and it's so exciting because it's simple. It's easy. And it's a community of everyone going the same place. And there's plenty of room for people to be involved because, listen to this, there's 8 billion people on planet Earth, okay? 5 billion people are on social media. So when you're advertising and you're talking about your story, when you're sharing your story, and when you're telling people about who you are and how you got to that point, and when what job you've been working your whole life, where you've been, your journey, you have a message, and that message is going to resonate with other people. I mean, yes, I'm not saying that you're not unique enough that you're not going to attract anybody. You're going to attract so many people because so many people are going to have a story like you, and they're going to resonate with you, and that's going to be your perfect customer. So it's super exciting. The social journey that we're on, digital marketing is here. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So I just think it's really phenomenal that you are able to jump into a community with other people who are wanting the same thing like you, or wanting to catch up on their retirement, or wanting to be able to surprise everybody at Christmas this year with that amazing vacation, or wanting to maybe even walk away and quit your 9 to 5. I mean, I know so many people. I'm in real estate. I'm having hard conversations. People are calling me and asking me how much equity they have in their home because they're having to refinance their home to pay off their credit cards. It breaks my heart. It's not right. It's not fair. Why are they trying to take away the people of this country who actually work, who actually do what they're supposed to do? It's not fair, you know? So please do me a favor. Go follow me, dailywealthonline.com. If you go up here, I'm on a mission to get to 1,000 people. And I didn't even know this until I got into my digital marketing community. But in order to have a link on TikTok that is clickable, I need 1,000 followers. And I think today I only have 830 followers. But there is hope in my vision that by the end of this month, I'll be where I need. But if you want to help me get to that get to that goal sooner, it would be my honor to hang out with you and to share, this journey with you. And if this is the first time that you're seeing this, thank you for listening. Do you have any questions that I didn't see? If you asked, I may not have seen questions. No, I don't see it. Do you have any questions for me? This is a really fantastic place to be because I'm learning how to have more free time. I'm learning that this system that I have is so easy to grow, and it saves me money and time. Why does it save me money and time? Well, let me use this example. Most people, when they have a part-time or a full-time job, have to trade time for dollars. Yes or yes? So if you go spend at your part-time gig 6 hours there twice a week, and then you also have to drive, and you also have to get ready, and you also have to drive home, like that's a lot of time, gas, and effort for $10 an hour for 6 hours a day. Does it make sense to spend 2 hours a day consistently, daily? This is a daily deal. Consistently on your phone, anywhere it is that you want, and make $900 a day? Or you can make $100 a day. What if you sold 3 $100 products? You just had a $300 day. So it just makes sense to look at your time and evaluate your choices a little more proactively, because I think that that's where we're going with the world. I mean, the digital space is here to stay. So let me know if you have any questions. I am happy to take them. Once you go to my email and you put once you go to dailywealthonline.com and you put your email in, then you're going to be communicated with me because I'm going to share this video with you. And if you're excited about what I have, you can buy it. If not, stay into the video and then I'll give you the link. The minute that the link goes on for the webinar, you can count on me that it'll be sent to your email so that you can hop on and watch it. And don't worry, I send the replay out if you happen to miss it. So that's my time for the day, because I just did my hour with you on my digital marketing. On my social media. So I've got TikTok telling me that my hour is almost up. And if anybody has any questions, go to dailywealthonline.com. You're happy to send me an email, you can do that. If not, I will see you soon. Have a great weekend, everybody.
You have a bunch of people hanging around?
4.
Nice.